What's up, Truth Team? Y'all know going to Walmart is supposed to be like a family trip. You can take your babies, your kids. It's supposed to be safe. You go get your groceries, you can get some personal items, you can buy some TVs, you can do all that, and you can get shot at this point. Yeah. Now, it happens everywhere, including in the Carolinas. We done had a couple shootings at Walmart like this year. Okay, more notably, right, the baby, the rapper, yeah, killed somebody at Walmart. Yeah, it's Walmart is just not what we used to think it used to be. You know what I'm saying? And you would think now that it's not 24 hours again, it kind of softened the blow, but no, because today, and rest in peace to those who lost their lives, it was some casualties at a Georgia Walmart, and ultimately, the shooter crossed state lines into South Carolina. Yeah, let's get into it.
We had Mickey Truth.
Who is this? You got Mickey Truth kicked out.
Shout out Mickey.
Let's get one thing clear. This your girl, Mickey Truth.
To 11 Alive midday, a deadly shooting at a Walmart in Covington has ended with the suspect in custody across state lines. 11 Alive's Ariana Manise has been following this story for us from outside the store. Ariana, what are you hearing from both investigators and even some of the victims involved, their family members?
Well, Aisha, this Walmart remains closed this afternoon after that violent attack turned it into a crime scene overnight. We spoke to one of the victims' grandmother, who says her granddaughter, who was 19, was shot at her family's home in front of her mother. Take a look at this video. This is video when we first arrived on the scene early this morning. According to the Newton County Sheriff's Office, the shooting started around 2 a.m. inside this Walmart. While it was closed to customers, only employees were inside at the time. The suspect, who was an employee, left his shift, retrieved a gun from a vehicle, then returned to the store and shot two other employees. One of them died inside the Walmart. Investigators say he then went to the third victim's home, who was also an employee. After that, deputies say the suspect took off on I-20 and was found hours later in Aiken, South Carolina. He was suffering from a self-inflicted gunshot wound and was taken to the hospital by the Aiken County Sheriff's deputy. Now, investigators from Georgia and South Carolina are working together to complete this case. Take a listen.
We appreciate the help from Georgia State Patrol, South Carolina State Patrol, the Covington Police Department, and we had South Carolina State Patrol and the Sheriff's Office from South Carolina. So it's all.
Now, the grandmother of the young woman killed at the home, she shared this photo of us of her 19-year-old granddaughter. She tells us that the teen had just graduated from high school last year, and her mother and younger sister were inside the house during the shooting when the suspect forced his way inside of the family's home. We're still working to learn the identity of the suspect, who we are learning is in critical condition at the hospital in South Carolina. We're learning from the Newton County Sheriff's Department that this case is far from over. The suspect will have to be extradited back to Georgia. We're also still working to learn the identity of the two victims who were shot here at this Walmart. Reporting live from Covington, I'm Ariana Manise for 11 Alive. Back to you.
Whoa, I'm gonna tell y'all this. This was my first time fully listening to it, and I'm like, what the world? Now, I'll be honest, now, this is my own opinion. How that plays out, that got to be some dick and pussy stuff. I'm gonna be honest, because why, if the girl is at home, why would you go to the girl's house? How would you know where the girl stayed? So was it like a situation you was messing with the girl, or in your mind you was talking to the girl, you was friends with the girl, you want to be more? What the dudes at the, like, this is crazy. Wow. That's wow. And all of them are employees. You know what? I'm still like, what the world? Now, I found another news clip maybe they give us more information because I'm really mind blown because the news here told us, 2 hours away in Aiken, which is like an hour away from me, but anyway, that the suspect hadn't tried to, unalive himself. But boy, they ain't give all that detail. Let's get into this news clip and see if they got something more to add.
Another one is hurt this morning after a shooting that spanned two different locations in Newton County.
Police say a man opened fire at a Walmart in Covington, then went to a nearby neighborhood and shot a woman to death. Atlanta News First Joshua Skinner is live off of Emerson Trail. So this is where things ended, Joshua, and you actually got a chance to speak with one of the victim's moms.
Yes, we did, and we'll get to what she had to say about what happened here on Emerson Trail at the second scene in just a second. But this all began about a mile to our east at a Walmart where police say just before 2 a.m. a Walmart employee walked out of the store, got a gun, then came back into the store and shot an employee. And then on the way out of the store, he shot a second employee. Now, one of those victims has died. Police have not identified which person has lived and which person died. That alleged shooter then came to where we are now on Emerson Trail. It's just about a mile down the road where another Walmart employee was. Multiple family members have identified her as 19-year-old Akilah Clark. She lived here, according to her mother, lived here with her sister and her mother. And when that alleged shooter came here, this is what her mother said happened next.
So apparently he kicked the door in, he made it upstairs, and he kicked my bed. She ran in my room. He closed the bedroom door. Akilah closed the bedroom door, and he shot through the bedroom door, and then he kicked in my bedroom door. That opened up, and he applied about 7 to 8 shots in front of me.
And the mother there, Samantha Clark, says that the alleged shooter did not say anything after that incident. The alleged shooter then left here, got on I-20, and was actually apprehended about 160 miles away off I-20 in Aiken, South Carolina. We're told that that happened very quickly, within a few hours, because of work with flock cameras and the multiple agencies that were involved. We don't know.
OMG, y'all, prayers to that mother, to the wall. You can tell she's still in shock. Like, that had to be some type of personal vendetta. Like, whoa. Listen. One thing about it, I've never been the type to want to, mix business with pleasure at work. Never to want to talk to them. I'm one of them employees. I barely want to have a conversation with you on my break. I don't want to do none of that. I don't want to make no friends. None of that. Like, I just want to come make my money and go home. Like, and again, this is my assumption because it seems like it was a personal situation. Now, what could have transpired at 2 o'clock in the morning? And I'm going to tell you, because if he left out from working, get a gun, go back in and shoot somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's like maybe a conversation came about, maybe some details came out, and he's like, oh, y'all playing with me. I don't know, but we're definitely going to follow this story because rest in peace to both victims. That blew my mind. I did not know it happened in front of her mama. Y'all make sure y'all let me know what y'all think about this story in the comments, and I'm going to catch you on the next one.
And like I said throughout the video, that's my opinion. And if you don't like it, guess what?
I'm like, fuck you.
Hold on, wait, before I go, y'all make sure y'all tap in with me to book your slot. A lot of y'all be hitting me up on Instagram and the email wanting to just talk about content, whether you're an up-and-coming content creator or somebody just got questions about cases or whatever. Book your consultation with me now. The information is on the screen. Hey, make sure you get your slot, because my slots be filling up fast.
This is the weakest. Give a fuck about what they scream.
Holla!
Shout out Mickey. Mickey, you gonna be big. Like,
I'm trying to conquer the world, coming from where I come from. Hey, this your girl, Mickey Truth, #1 blogger in South Carolina. #1 blogger in South Carolina.